So I want to talk about a question, a topic that I get asked quite a bit in my gym, on YouTube, on Facebook. The question is, what protein powders do I prefer? And what supplements do I take? What pre-workout do I take? Alright, so I'm going to cover the protein powder first. Because I don't take a protein powder. I don't use any protein powder. I don't drink protein pre or post workout. I don't do any of that. When I was about 27 years old, and I was traveling with the Chippendales back then, on the road we were living on protein. Like, you had to have those supplements on the road. One tour, typically every guy in the van we'd go through probably 5 or 6 tubs of protein. Those 3-pound tubs, we'd go through 5 or 6 of those in one tour. And so we had to live on them because food was really hard to find on tour. Like, really good, healthy food is hard to find. Plus, you're on time restraints, okay? So it's like you have to have these convenient ways to get protein in so you don't shrink. But when I got home, I remember I was like around 27 years old, I'm guessing here, because I know I wasn't 30. I got home from a tour and I was so freaking sick of protein, synthetic protein powders. I didn't even want to put that shit in my mouth. I didn't want to buy a tub, didn't want to look at it. I remember we had like 5 or 6 weeks off between these tours. And so I said, for the whole 5-6 weeks that I'm off, I'm not going to touch a protein powder. Just see what happens to my physique, man. Do I really shrink? You know, I'm still going to train balls to the walls. Nothing's going to change other than I'm eliminating the protein shake. And here's what happened. My post-workout meal was 3 cans of tuna fish, 1 cup of white rice with extra virgin olive oil that I would just dump over the rice. And I would always use like a Mrs. Dash kind of seasoning, okay? And I always use salt. Salt's no big deal. If you don't have high blood pressure, man, add the salt. You get more vascular, okay? And that's what I started doing. I said, man, as soon as I leave the gym, I'm just going to go home. It takes me about 45 minutes to finish everything up, get home, and get my first meal in. Screw the 20-minute window. Screw that 30-minute window, I'm saying to myself. Like, is it really that important that you have to have that protein shake as soon as you finish training? So I did that for the 6 weeks that I was off. And you guys want to hear some facts? My ass got bigger and I got stronger than relying on the protein shakes. And from that moment on, I decided only when I was on tour was I going to live and die by the protein shake. But when I retired, when I retired from the Chippendales, I would retire the protein shake altogether. So I ended up retiring from the Chippendales when I was, I don't even really know, 34 maybe, 34-ish. And I'm now, April 3rd, I'm going to be 50 years old. So from the age of 34 to 50, I've eliminated protein powders, protein shakes. I've not had a single one. I've had no reason to buy them. I've not cared for them. I've nothing, okay? So I don't ever take in a protein shake. And I've done nothing but get bigger, guys. You know, this rule of thumb that I have, that when I'm done training, I just go home and eat. I eat a ton of protein and my carbohydrates to reglycogenate the muscle, and that is it. There's no protein powders in my life anymore. My pre-workout is ephedrine, caffeine, and aspirin. It's been like that since I was 18 years old. Ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin. I don't buy tubs of $50 pre-workouts for this shit and that. I don't give a shit about none of that, man. That is all I need. Ephedrine, caffeine, aspirin. It's a fat burner and it's an energizer and it's the bomb. The only other supplement I take in is branched chain amino acids, pre-workout and intra-workout, because I do intermittent fasting. So when I go to the gym, I train on an empty stomach, but I do want to make sure that the muscle's preserved. So I take in a branched chain amino acid pre-workout and intra-workout. Intra-workout, I'm sipping on. Total, it's 20 grams of branched chain amino acids. Now, at this point in my life, when I'm getting ready for a competition, I do take insulin. Insulin is legal. That's another way that I supplement extra glucose and extra branched chain amino acids, as I'll shuttle them into the muscle using the same insulin you get from Walmart. All right, I just use that as a transporting system to be able to shuttle in glucose and branched chain amino acids without getting fat. I'm using the insulin so I don't get fat, exogenous insulin. And that's the only secret I have. Other than that, it's all just food. Okay, it's food, and I'm on hormone replacement therapy through my doctor. I take testosterone, and occasionally my doctor will prescribe me Deca-Durabolin, and he's prescribed me Primobolan. He's also prescribed me growth hormone back in the day, but now it's just a lot harder to get, and he says I don't need it. So, all right, that's it. That's my recipe for staying as muscular as possible. All right, hope that helps you guys. Y'all take care. Peace.